Ratgirl here. It's vlog number 3. Guess what? Got a new watch. Ooh, it's pretty. I haven't had a watch in a while. I have a lot of news this week. I am working on putting my book, Coloring with Ratgirl, onto my website. I want to put it on something like Etsy or my cafe press, but they're slightly different sites and slightly different stipulations and regulations I have to go by, so I decided, since I self-published it anyway, I'm going to go ahead and self-market it too. So anyone that's interested in getting Coloring with Ratgirl, it will be up on my virtual shelves probably starting next week. The price of it is $6, but there will also be shipping involved when it's online sales. So I'll have that information for you soon. I'm not sure how much that's going to be yet, but I don't want to have to charge you guys too much. So, but yeah, $6 is the book price, and any time that I'm selling at conventions, I'll be selling it for $6. No shipping, of course, because I can give it right to you. Okay, let's see. Oh, KintokiCon. Kentucky was awesome. I have to say, I am definitely going to be going to Kentucky next year. I've heard some, yes, it is their first convention. No, it's not. The yeses did win, so I'm just still going to stick with this was their first year as a Sacramento convention. I have to say, very impressive. It was a very impressive con, especially if it was, in fact, their first year. They had Team Love Hate there, which does decals on cars. They had a beautiful array of cars there on display the entire convention. They had a concert a few hours after the first ever masquerade that they held. That was very fun as well, and I actually got to record the entire masquerade, so I'll have that up on my channel in a couple of days as well. I am currently working on this weekend putting the photo galleries together. Not only did I take photos during the convention itself, but we were right across the street from the Sacramento Capitol building. So Pete and I went over there, so we'll have some pictures up on there too. Let's see, what else? Oh, I met a ton of really cool people while I was at the convention. Some of the time I was meeting them while I was Pedro Bear. Pedro Bear, if you haven't seen him yet, I've unveiled him now at 2 conventions, KintokiCon, which just happened, and also FanimeCon. I even had a very interesting dance video that I'll probably be, yeah, let's just show the dance video. Pedro Bear, everybody, go! So yeah, that's Pedro Bear. Some people have asked me why Pedro Bear. My friend was having a halfway to Halloween party, which is around May. So I was looking around thrift stores and what I could find around the house, and I came up with Pedro Bear's much less troublesome, fun-loving, dancing Mexican cousin Pedro Bear. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. If anyone happened to take photos or videography of Pedro Bear, please do let me know. I would like to see some more footage of my very strange creation. And on that note, I did meet a lot of people at the convention, and I even got some of their books. One person, or persons, that I've seen now at quite a few conventions, and you might have heard of them, they're known for something called Cuddle Apocalypse. I got the first 2 volumes of their books. As pretty as they are, look at that. They are handmade volumes of their webcomic. I'll just show you a little excerpt here. very cute, very awesome. I recommend you check them out. I'm actually just starting the book 1 right now, so so far it's a lot of fun. I recommend it. I also went to a panel on Sunday morning, and the panel was called Otaku at Work, Why Don't You Have That Dream Job? This is a panel that's been done now for quite a few years by Stephen Savage. He actually has a book published. It's called Fan to Pro, Unlocking Career Insights with Your Hobbies. He's actually been in the business now. There's a picture of him right here. He's been in the gaming business and industry, and geek industry, as he put it, for quite a few years now, and he's had a lot of insight to share with everybody. So I did talk to him, and he is planning on coming to HyperCon 2011. So if you want to check out his panel, he has a lot of great stuff to offer in it. And if you're planning on making your hobby a career, it's very much worth looking into. So yeah, shout outs to the convention staff themselves. They had a great setup there. The hotel was beautiful. They had different floors that were dedicated to different things. The main floor, the bottom floor, was actually for everything cosplay, masquerade. They had the concert going on that first floor. Second floor had everything from panels to video rooms and a ton of gaming rooms. They even had a guy set up in one of the gaming rooms that was selling old school consoles, old school games, all types of cool stuff. I don't have my card that I got from him right in front of me, but I'll see if I can put a link down below so you guys can check them out. They are localized to Sacramento, so anyone that's from the North Bay, check them out. They don't have a brick and mortar store yet, but they do a lot of online sales when they're not going to conventions, from what I hear. So if you're interested in older consoles, if you're interested in hard to find games, check them out. So yeah, I had some questions during my last vlog. Let's go ahead and jump into those, shall we? Okay, so the first one that I have, it's from username the Ayanami Ray at YouTube, and the question reads, when will we see more cuteness, reptiles, and amphibians in the vlogs? Well, I don't have any reptiles or amphibians right at this moment. I do have an older picture that I just recently uploaded into my computer with the help of my new scanner, because it's quite a large piece that I did quite a few years ago. It's called Peace Frogs. Let me go ahead and show you that. Peace Frogs here was done in my senior year of high school. It was when I was studying my advanced placement for animation and design. And it was a lot of fun. It's mixed medium of marker and colored pencil. And yeah, it took a couple of months actually. I can't remember to finish, but it has had quite an impact whenever I show it to people. So I'm glad I was finally able to put it up online. You can find that at my DeviantArt if you'd like to look at it in more detail. I know that the video version probably doesn't do it justice. As far as cuteness, I have been working on and finishing some of my commissions. First one is Coffee Cat. The original commission that I did for this was a sketch during my Japan campaign for the relief funding when they had the tsunami and earthquake real bad. So this new one, with a very specific logo, I'm not sponsored, just so you know, but it was per the same client that had me do the sketch, is the color Copycat. Both of these were inspired by an original photo done by Amity Tofinelli. Here's the original photo for you guys to take a look at. Now this is Amity's cat, Tobias. She doesn't have a DeviantArt or anything yet, but if you happen to know Amity, give her some props. It was an awesome picture. Totally great capture there. So yeah, I've been working on that, and also Courage the Fire Dog. This is a brand new digital commission that I just finished. This was from scratch that we made this character. It actually was kind of an arduous process, but fun at the same time. I had quite a few different mock-ups that I had that really fell through in the process, which is very interesting to work with. So all these mock-ups that you're seeing here culminated into this dog, which is a dog made of fire. His name is Courage, and from what it's sounding like, my client's very happy. So I'm glad you like it. Thank you for your patience. And I am working on a few right now. I'm not going to unveil them, of course, until I am finished. But I do have, I believe, 5 or 6 more commissions in my queue. So, as well as a very big project that I can't unveil yet. So yeah. Question number 2 hails from Formspring. Let's bring it up really quick here. Okay, this is a very interesting question, brought to me by Rolf Raccoon of Formspring, and they say, at what age do you think it's appropriate for somebody to get their first cell phone? That is a very interesting question. And as a not soon but in the future to be parent, it's definitely a question I've thought of, especially with all of the technology that's happening now. When I was growing up, internet was around but wasn't really in my household until I was at least in middle school, maybe high school. So it's still kind of foreign to me to conceive that children are able to take advantage of such technologies. So for cell phones, especially since not only can they make calls now, they can text, they can video chat, they can go online. Personally, I probably wouldn't have my kids have a cell phone until they were in high school. Middle school is pushing it, but definitely not if they were in elementary school. I know that there are some phones on the market that I may change my mind about, that they are strictly for calling the parents. They're very limited on their buttons. I think that they only have a call home button on them. So for things like sleepover, stuff like that, I would probably invest in something like that. But a full-on phone, especially a smartphone, no way. That would definitely have to be high school. Thanks for the question. Last question is from, oh, this is a tough one. Okay, this question comes from Tomfire, again from Formspring, and they said, which would you prefer living in? The Pokemon universe or the Star Wars universe, and why? That is a very tough question for me. I like both things. And Pokemon I've actually just started really getting into, especially the animated series. I'm finally starting to watch those for the first time. Very difficult. For sheer safety, I would probably say the Pokemon universe. It seems like there's a lot less death involved in that universe. I'd probably be constantly scared for my life and my planet if I was in any of the Star Wars universes. But really, if I was in the Star Wars universe and I was a Jedi, I'd probably have to go Star Wars. They're pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I guess that's my answer. It's kind of a 50-50, but if it was for safety reasons, definitely Pokemon. Those are all the questions I have for right now. I have been getting quite a few questions, so I will try to read some more next vlog. And yeah, again, check out Fanda Pro. It's in bookshelves. You could probably find this at lulu.com and maybe even Amazon. I'm not sure, but Lulu for sure. And Cuddle Apocalypse, they are online. I don't know. Oh, they do have a site. I will put the site down below since it's probably impossible to see. But yeah, I recommend both of those. Go check them out. They're cool. Support your local artists and geeks. And it's time for me to go and start celebrating. It's my husband's birthday today, so happy birthday, honey. I know that you're out there, you're probably watching, and he's probably waiting for me to get ready to go out. So I will see you guys later. Keep squeaking with unique, you guys. Ratgirl out. last but not least, I want to say congratulations to the people that won my book, Coloring with Ratgirl. I am going to be sending these in the mail soon, so stay tuned, you guys, and congratulations on winning your copy of a book for free from me. And if you're wondering who the winners are, I will put a link below here so you can take a look and congratulate the winners.